Hello and welcome back to Planet Zoo. So we are here in our little thing, and we are watching some penguins zoom around and all around, and it's just cool. And we have our penguins on land and in their little hut, which needs a little bit of work because there's a little hole in it here. So yeah, look at all these penguins. And I love the mural in the background, just giving it that sense of like we're in the Arctic. Or not the Arctic, the Antarctic. Or the tundra, I should say. But oh wow, you just jumped. Oh, and we have a king penguin that is about to mature. So our first baby that was born, right? I think. And I'm gonna look at it. Oh, it's already matured. Maturity. So yes, it looks like we have two. So Amelia was our first baby. Where's Amelia? Oh, there she is. Here in her park. You know, she's an adult. So should we trade her out or should we? I don't know. Before we start this episode, I do want to say a few things. Now, the name of this park. I was like thinking Kiwi Zoo. It just sounds like Taziland. Like it was just this weird name. It didn't really fit with anything, especially the theme of my franchise. So, if you guys in the first episode, you might have seen that I am trying to theme all my zoos, to where they are. So, we're in New Zealand, so I'm gonna call it the Z Land, or New Zealand, I should say, because New Zealand is what it is. And then what is the theme of this park gonna be? We're in New Zealand, so it's a zoo. You could say it's a park. You could say, what do we want to make it? I want to make it I think a zoo is pretty good. So the New Zealand Zoo, we'll go with that. We'll go with New Zealand Zoo. Perfect. So that'll be the name of the park. However, I do want to say, like I said in the last video, if you do want to make a suggestion, definitely leave it in the comments below, and I will try and get on it. And if you want to make a name suggestion, again, basically, I will. The name will stay the New Zealand Zoo unless you can give me a better name. And if you can, well then I definitely do, and I will definitely use it. But it'll stay that until there's a better one, and then as well as this enclosure. I am recording this episode before the first one of the series released. So I may not get to your thing before, but just wanted to say that. Anyways, the other thing I want to mention is, in terms of animals, that's really pretty, is that we will be, I may or may not have said in the last one, I did a bunch of recording, and I'm going to put a little bit of it into the video. Anyways, I did say that we might be putting the seals in here. I was thinking about it, a lot, and I realized, no, we're not, if we're starting with penguins, right, so I would want to include all the aquatic pack animals in, the zoo, or, in this first, few days of our zoo, I guess, I don't know how to say it, in the first few episodes, thank you, but I was thinking about it, right? And I want to kind of theme our zoo better than we did in Taziland. So in Taziland, it was just, I kind of want to do this right now. Let's do it here. I kind of want to do this over here. And it was just no theming whatsoever. There was no relation. Obviously we had the apes near each other, and that was good. But I kind of want to theme it. So there's one or two ways we would theme it. Again, we could put aquatic animals here, but then once we get into the rest of the animals, we have nowhere to go. So what if I want to do birds, in this front sector? Now, we're not going to build a habitat today, so I would definitely if you do object to that, if you're like, no, I like how we're going, and I want to do Aquatic Animals first, that's okay. Just leave that in the comments, and I will look at it. And I'll take it into, consideration. But for now, I think that is what we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna delete this because this is just bugging me. So if I'm, give me like 1 second. I have to figure this out, or else it's gonna bug me for like ever. So what? We're making it. This is a 10-meter path. So this is okay. It just comes. Like that. Wait, right? Is that right? No, it's not right. Okay. There we go. No, that's not it. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. I just want to get this right. Is that right? That's right, that's right. No, it's not. Okay, no. Okay, so up to here is correct. Down. Up to here is correct. So which way do we go now? Yes. That's it. No, it's not. I go a little bit too fast. I am so sorry this is taking so much time. I'm gonna do it off recording because this is taking way too long. Hello. Okay, sorry, not hello. We are back. From that little thing where I did straighten that out, but it is straight now, I believe. Well, I'm not doing it again. Anyways, so got that done, and that was really. So now we have to do a little bit of extra stuff. And I think what that's going to mean is coming here and visiting this building, because it just doesn't look very good. Also, why is this there? Oh, cause it's this one's, right? This one's. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, so I think we need to revisit this building and make it look a tad nicer. So I think I'm going to go into a time lapse and do that right now until I just got back, but let's get right into it. Okay, and I'm back. So yeah, so this is what we have now, and I feel like it really feels good. Now there are a little bit of quirks with it, and there's some things that aren't lined up properly. But I like how breaking it up really does do a lot and makes it look pretty good. So yeah. And then down here, I kept the rest the same. I didn't really do a lot. And then, well, yeah, so I took what I held over here, and then I just implemented it over here. And that did a lot of stuff for me. And yeah, we have like 549 guests in our park just to see one species of animal. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, I completely forgot, but we have some matured penguins. So we have Amelia here. And then we have to determine what do we want to do with her, right? Do you want to keep her and just, do you want to keep her and just, keep breeding with the same ones? Or do you want to, like, release her? Because, well, with penguins, like, other than, like, other animals, she is very unlikely to inbreed. Because of the fact that, she only has 2 parents and no other animals, or no other penguins except for her, like, siblings. So, except for, like, maybe 2 others, So, one other. So, only one other. For some reason, I can't click on it. Yeah, it's odd. Hang on, let me try this. Just do that. Yeah, see it. So only Mason, so this guy here, can inbreed with her. And the chances of that are very low. The other thing we could do, and then we could also say, okay, we're going to release him. So maybe that's what we do. And if you guys want to change this plan, we can. But with Mason here, I can just enter in his name, and let's put a little, a star here. So Mason now has a star there, and that means we have to release him. And then for the other one that matured, so we had, Henry here, mature, and we want to make sure we keep him, because he's pretty good. Why are you, okay, so there's Liam. Wait, Liam's about to mature as well then, right? Yeah, Liam's about to mature as well. But, so Henry here, who's your sibling? He doesn't have any siblings. Okay, so we're gonna keep him, because he's pretty good. Unless I just said it, I don't know. Let's keep him. Let's release him, because there's no any other siblings. So we'll go ahead and release him. 67 conservation credits, that's really good, for a penguin. And then out of Olivia, and I believe we could collect a reward for that, because we released someone. And then Olivia here, do you have any siblings? You do. So if we keep her, what are her genes? Her genes aren't great, so I think we'll probably release her. And because that bluish red, I think we'll click on it. We have Isabella here, who we need to either keep or get rid of. So Isabella, what are your genes? Your genes are much better, so we're gonna keep her. Okay, and we are back. Sorry, I was recording, and then I thought I was recording, and then I wasn't. So I did end up releasing the ones I said I would release. And then Luca here has matured. I believe we're gonna keep him because he's pretty good. I want to see if he has some siblings. I want to see who they are, or who his sibling is. So we have Lincoln here, who is his sibling, and he's got okay genes. We're gonna go ahead and release him. We're gonna release him once he matures. So let's just go ahead and star him. And so once he matures, we will release him. Let's wait, and I believe now we have, that's Mason, sorry. This is Luca, right? Okay, yeah. This is in real-time speed, okay. So you can mature. Okay, so that's kind of... Oh, there we go. Ah, he's feeding him. That's cute. And there he is. So he just got boxed. I don't know why. But for some reason he is in a box now. And so he's over here now. Okay, well anyways, we are going to go ahead and keep him. So he's not going to get released. And I believe anyone else mature, Luca butchered, and then he's Luca. Okay, so that's that. I mean, it's, yeah, you get what I'm saying. And then we have to watch up here for any inbreeding alerts, just in case there is. And then for the rest of this episode, I think we're just gonna do some management, and I think it's gonna stay in real time. But I'm really happy with how this came out, or turned out. And, you know, just walk in here, and then you're like, and you're penguins. That's cool. And then, you know, this is cool. And then I like the underwater viewing gallery. That's my favorite. Because then you get to see like the penguins eating. Other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to move this and then just sink it down, and then perfect. And then you, and then I'm gonna sink you down so like you're below. Does that work? It does. So now the fish are just coming out of concrete, which is what I thought I was gonna do. It just looks better. Alright, where'd the guests go? Oh, there they go, and here goes more. But I love them. Look at that, like, look at that dive. Yeah, got him. And look at zoom. Ready? Ready? He's gonna do it, isn't he? Yeah, he's gonna do it. Look at that, he just jumped. That's so cool. And that, or it's a she, yeah, it's a she. But yeah. So now we need to figure out what we're gonna do with our next episode. Now, I'm gonna post this before I record next episode. Oh, and Maya's she's about to have her kids. So first of all, this is all figured out. It's symmetrical, right? Yes, it is. Okay. But we want to figure out what we're going to do. So I think, as I said earlier, I think we're going to do birds in this section. I know, I want to include the aquatic animals, but I also want to kind of theme the zoo. Because the more I theme it, the more I want to continue playing it, and then the more we can keep playing it, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, so the other thing I wanted to check is how many birds are in the game. So we have the common ostrich. I think there's 5. So we have the common ostrich, we have the greater flamingo, we have the Indian peafowl, I missed one. Missed them. The southern cassowary. So we have 5, yes. Okay, and that's perfect for this section of the zoo. Because we could have one here, like around this, I guess, I don't know. And then one here. And I have an idea of how I want to kind of do it. Or anything. So I think that'll be probably this. And then maybe the peacock could be here. So we guess actually, yeah, one here. I don't know how much bigger that space is. I guess it's pretty big. You know, it's about half the size of the penguin. The penguin is. Never mind. But penguin. Well, actually, yeah, we can check here. If we click on you, and we go to terrain. So the penguin's huge. Like it's got 300, 100, or so. Yeah, it's about 1800. So if it's half that, it's fine. And then we have like the flamingos up here maybe, and then the cassowary. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, no, we don't even need that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, actually, instead of scratch the idea of being up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. That'll work better. So maybe we have the cassowary here, the flamingos here, and then the peafowl here, and then the ostrich here maybe? I don't know. But I think that's what we're gonna do. Now, of course, I know Aquatic Pack, I didn't make any content for Aquatic Pack yet. And I may start another zoo so we can do that. Just, showcase that. But I think I'm going to continue with this. Unless you say, no, I want to be in this series. I want it to be aquatic pack stuff. If you say that, I will definitely 100% do that. But, just leave it in the comments. And then also make sure to leave a like on the video. Because, well, I want to see what stuff you guys like to do. And then, like, if there's more likes on one or the other, then I know what you guys kind of like. But, yeah, so I think the other thing we're going to have to work on soon is going to be this. It's nighttime, it's dark, like 100% dark. So if I want to kind of light it up a little bit, obviously I'm using my light, but if I turn my light off, it's pretty dark. It's kind of hard to see stuff. Look at the way that snow glows. You can see that's from space. Anyways, but yeah, so I think that's going to end the episode. I hope you have enjoyed this second episode. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.